Only JS might officially
Remember, Only JS, she just ruined her career.
be the
I do
world's
remember watching Only JS when I was like, uh, I don't know, 16. I'm like 20 now. And the only reason I ever watched her was because, well, I was on TikTok way too much and her videos would just pop up. Like, TikTok really, its algorithm's kind of annoying because all it does is promote, like, the most popular videos to you. Until you find your niche anyway, or, like, what you like to watch. That was really frustrating to me because all I would get was her videos and they were so annoying. Also, she wasn't that hot and I wasn't into that.
This is Only JS. She's built a career stealing other
Shoot, what
people's
I just
content.
do.
Here's her stealing from me last week.
She's being exposed in full compilations of her copying videos word for word and is now frantically creating fake Reddit posts to explain where she supposedly got her ideas from.
The middle part with the script comes from a comment she made and then deleted.
The irony is that JS had previously
that's
tweeted
chat.
TikTok creators should be called out when they copy other
I will say, though, 99% of TikToks are stolen. I mean, not stolen per se, but heavily inspired by everything else on the platform. I could probably go on TikTok right now, find like one video, look it up, and then there'd be like 30 copycats. At least. TikTok there's very little space for originality. Sometimes you'll find those guys, but then they're immediately ripped off. So, I get what he's saying, but almost everybody like takes inspiration or steals videos on TikTok.
TikTok creators' videos word for word, which had come after another TikToker, the Jonathan Moss, had copied one of JS's videos back in 2020.
Born in March are actually more likely to have asthma, and I can speak to that because my cousin, the only person born in March, has asthma.
JS therefore publicly called him out, writing, "This dude has copied my content more than once, and when I call him out on it, he threatens me," which accompanied the following video.
I just think it's really weird when other big creators think it's okay to copy my video word for word and act like
Yeah, big creators, but if it's a small creator you steal from, it's okay.
Jonathan replied by stating, "Yeah,
That's
so
basically
I just
what
read it
I
off
think she's
Google,
saying.
and it's really just reading right out the book," essentially accusing JS of copying and pasting articles she found on Google.
To be fair, that's
JS
like
responded to
90%
this
of
by
TikTok,
stating,
so,
he said that he found it on Google, which
I won't hate
mean
her
he
for doing
did,
that,
but only
but
after watching
going
my
after people
video.
for
I'm now
like
getting a
like
huge
copyright
amount of
stealing your
hate,
video,
people saying I'm
like word
lying,
for
I
word is kind
copied
of crazy,
Google
but
too, I'm problematic,
taking
I should be
inspiration from what you
cancelled,
do,
etc.
or like
I have
taking
a
the
hard
idea,
time
that's
dealing
not
with
like,
the
come
negativity
on.
before clarifying her position
That you
on
cannot be
stealing
mad at.
videos. I don't own facts, information is fair game, but blatantly copying content is not. However, at this point in time, Only JS was already blatantly copying others. Only JS has been accused of copying content since Vine. This girl was called out for this years ago. I only know her
She was
because
on
she pops
Vine?
up every couple of years
Yeah, it was
in
before my
copy
time, I
drama.
guess.
She's been doing this for years.
Never watched Vine.
Take, for
I
example,
was
her first
too
YouTube
young,
video,
and my mom would
God
not let me
Isn't
have a
Real,
phone.
But Why He Exists.
That
Well,
was
let's
the
just
mom's.
play
She
her
made me
audio,
she
while
made me
also
wait until
showing
I
a
had a
popular
job
Reddit
to get
post written by
a phone
someone
jack,
else on
which
the
actually
AUs
kind of saved my
subreddit.
attention span, at least for a little bit.
JS's script had been completely plagiarized.
What? Okay, sorry. I was just like, never mind.
Strangely enough, she offered sources in the description, yet didn't include the post she'd copied, possibly to divert viewers' attention from her blatant thievery. In Is Time Travel Real, JS applied a similar strategy.
Is
She
time
made
travel
an
real?
interesting video
Why did you
using
put Rick
many
and Morty on there?
calculations
Did y'all
and
see
even
that? She put Rick and Morty on the thing, in this title. But the show specifically states they never do time travel. The only time they did do it, they absolutely destroyed the idea of time travel, which is actually really funny. So I don't understand why she put Rick and Morty on it.
a strategy.
You know,
She
Back
made
to the
an
Future,
interesting
anything else.
video
But Rick and
using
Morty,
many
they refused to.
calculations, and even Love reacted a
Although,
comment reading,
they might do it
I
in
can
season eight, I
only
haven't seen it
imagine
yet.
how much effort this took. She'd supposedly gotten the information from these 4 sources, yet she failed to reference this article here, from which most of the video was plagiarized.
But we can also
Oh, yeah,
control
Into the
the
Future,
rate
I've
at
heard
which
that.
we move
You
through
can-
time. This is a consequence of relativity and that not all clocks are the same. Let's say somehow you were able to build a big enough rocket to
Again, Literally, a lot of TikTokers, YouTubers, everybody does this. They take paragraphs and like source material. They use it for an interesting video idea. Everybody does this. I won't hate her for doing this, but I do get why she's getting hate for it, because she's plagiarized so much, and it's not like taking from source material. She's just blatantly copying people. But again, taking entire paragraphs from papers or websites, whatever, is done by a lot of people, chat. It's not even close. So I'm not gonna hate her for that. That's like, that's just, come on, that's Bush League. That's Bush League hating. Nah, you gotta hate her for, like, if you're gonna hate her, don't do it because of this. This is stupid.
Constant acceleration of 9.8 meters per second, and you could somehow reach the center of the Milky Way galaxy, a healthy 20,000 light years away, in just a couple of decades of your personal time. You could stop for a few hours there, have a picnic, take some pictures, and hop back on your rocket and come back to Earth.
At least only JS had changed a couple words. However, for another video a look at Netflix, the same couldn't be said. She began by plagiarizing Comparitech.
As of 2020, Netflix users watched an average of 3.2 hours of video per day.
Honestly, this probably wouldn't.
That's 6 billion.
This wouldn't have been an issue if she had just. This wouldn't have been an issue if she just credited everything in the bottom, in the bio or whatever. If she had credited these places and everything that she used, nobody would care. But I guess she wants to be seen as smart and interesting, Whatever.
In collective hours per month.
Before moving on to Forbes,
Netflix is facing some seriously steep competition with new powerhouses such as Disney Plus and the soon-to-be-launched Apple TV.
concluding with a segment stolen word for word from LinkedIn post.
In 2013, Netflix required massive amounts of fast storage and fast networking for streaming. At the time, it had 100 to 150 terabytes per server, which has grown massively since then. Netflix CEO Reese Hastings stated in 2015 that users have streamed 42.5 billion hours of video through the service.
Very good editing, and your script is also very good. It's just a
How
shame
much of that was
that
The
JS
Office, I
didn't
wonder?
write it. Some of her
Like, straight up,
TikToks
chat, how much of
were
that you
also
think was The Office before it got, it was switched over to Peacock? I'm gonna put all my money on, like, at least half. I think that's how. I remember, like, people I knew used to just rewatch The Office over and over again on Netflix. Like, they'd start, end it, and then rewatch it again, over and over, because, like, they couldn't get enough of it. I had one friend who would watch an episode a day, every single day, sometimes 2 or 3 if he had nothing else to do. And then, once the show was over, he'd just do that again. So, yeah.
pretty suspicious.
Everybody's tired all the time, right? No matter how much sleep we get or caffeine we consume, but also we have a lot of trouble even just falling asleep.
That might be the
and
caffeine.
We're constantly hungry, but also kind of always nauseous. We're spending every waking moment either working or cleaning, but feeling like nothing ever actually gets accomplished.
In a different video, she simply took this meme and changed the character's name to match her own.
Who are you guys? I'm Productive JS. And I'm Workout JS.
Yeah, I was
Wow,
kinda
just flip-flop
hoping
them?
to be relaxed JS today.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. We'll just be here, silently judging you.
But you could still argue there was some creativity. The
A
sources
little
were
bit,
coming
maybe.
from
There's
other
a little bit of
websites, and
creativity. Just
Jace
switch
was
the characters,
converting them
man. It's very
into
important.
video format. This was
Ooh, he's
different to
texting me.
stealing from other TikTokers, which if we go back to her tweet, only JS was strictly against. However, perhaps she hated other people doing it, as this was secretly her strategy.
If you're attracted to the golden retriever personality,
If you like the golden retriever type of people,
it could mean that you like being in control and making decisions.
What is a
it
golden
could mean that
retriever
you
type
have some
person,
issues
chat?
around giving
I've
up
heard that, but
control.
all I've
However,
known,
it
I
could
thought,
also
like,
mean that you seem to
the
like
longest time, I thought, like, the golden retriever personality was somebody who was blonde and was, like, likable, or, like, happy. Blonde and happy. That's what I thought golden retriever was. Am I wrong? What is the golden retriever? Golden retriever energy in humans is often friendly, outgoing, and has a positive. Yeah, okay, so friendly and blonde. I was right.
around and you're normal.
In examples such as that one, Jace had stolen just a couple sentences, but there were other examples where she'd copied entire videos.
How to fake your own death.
How to fake your own death.
Immediately start paying off all your debt.
You're also going to want to pay off all
I don't
of
think
your
you
debt.
want to do that.
ensures
If
that
you're
no
faking
debt
your own
collectors will
death,
come
you do
looking
not
after
want to pay off your debt. You're just gonna want to die, and then not have to pay that off. Like that's kind of like one of the main reasons you fake your death is so you don't have to pay off those college tuitions or those credit card debts. That's like the main reason people do it. So if you fake your own death, you're not paying off your own debts. That's an L take. Sorry.
After you
It's going to ensure that no debt collectors come looking for you.
next start slowly auctioning off all your belongings.
You're also going to want to start
Slowly
slowly
auction them
selling
off.
off all of your stuff.
I think a
Keyword
house
is
fire would be
slowly,
quicker.
because if you do this too quick, people will definitely be sus.
And the key word here is slowly, because if you do it too quickly, people kind of get sus about that sort of thing.
Randomly ghost all your family and friends for about 3
Straight up,
months,
chat. She's just stealing the
Completely
entire
ghosting all of
thing.
your family and
That's
friends
crazy.
for about 2 to 3 months
and then regain connection.
before reaching back out again.
Do this around 3 to 5 times, and they'll think it's perfectly normal.
You have to do this 5, 6, 7 times. That way, by the time you actually do go and disappear, they're not immediately worried about it.
Next, I suggest learning some outdoor skills,
You're gonna want to teach yourself some survival skills.
such as hunting, fishing, survival,
Where would you
etc.
go?
Hunting,
Like if you faked your
camping,
death,
and
because
farming.
like
Because what you're gonna
the entirety of America now is covered in cameras, and the parts that aren't is just like like national parks, and you can't live there. I guess you could go to the Amazon rainforest, but I wouldn't really want to live there ever. You can move to another country. That's not the worst idea. Although I don't know how you're gonna do that without using any of your stuff, but who knows? Chat, what do you think? Because like, how would you even do that? Like, I mean, because like what they're saying is not bad advice, but where would you go? Because I'm trying to think of places in America you could go. You'd have to, you wouldn't have, whatever.
do next is migrate far away from any people.
Because you're gonna have to go off the grid, somewhere remote,
Stay there for the rest of your life.
for the rest of your life.
If you're over the age of 18, it's perfectly legal.
If you're over 18, this is perfectly legal to do.
Jace was also popular for her endless stream of life hacks, and while they always felt intriguing and
So you wouldn't
original,
really fake your
it
death, you
turns
just
out
move.
these were also simply plagiarized.
Did you know that if you replace this word en with simple,
Just delete this en dot and type in simple,
it'll simplify the entire article for you?
and Wikipedia will dumb it down for you.
Put the name of your textbook, file type, 2 dots, PDF.
Type in the name of the book your teacher's trying to get you to buy, followed by file type : PDF,
You might just be able to find your entire textbook.
and the whole textbook.
Dude, that
will
actually,
just
okay,
appear
that's
for
actually
free.
insane.
Despite
Like
the
if that
mounting
works,
evidence, no one
could
called
say
her
that.
out.
y'all
until
ever
Jaya
see like
stole a video
college
by a
textbooks are like
TikToker
the
named
biggest
Yo
scams I've ever
Mikes.
seen. I had to buy a few, but like, dude, they were insane. I remember there was like, for at least college textbooks, I spent like $300 to $400 on college textbooks, and that was like for one semester. And that was for like that was a cheap semester. So, honestly, if you're a if you're if you're like going to college, and you have to spend money on books, dude, like, it could be like like not grand. Well, yeah, it could be like up to $1,000 per semester just for the books, which I think is, and most of the time, they're written by the professor that's teaching the class, and it's like, oh, you gotta buy this book, and then it's only like $100, guys. I mean, you're already here, you might as well buy it. You know, chat.
Bomb exploded, you have to act immediately.
Boom! The bomb went off. You have to act fast.
First of all, don't look at the flash because it's going to blind you.
Don't look at the flash. It'll blind you.
If you don't have a chance to get to a shelter, your safest bet is to lay down face down and cover your head.
If you can't find shelter, your best bet is going to be to lay down on the ground, face down, covering your head.
You have to understand there's still X-rays, gamma rays, beta rays.
There's going to be X-rays, but also gamma rays and thermal rays.
They're going to be actively burning you alive.
They're going to be actively burning you,
It's not going to feel good, but you have to survive.
which are not going to feel good.
Take the pain and run for shelter.
You have to get up, fight through the pain, and just find fucking shelter.
Mike therefore posted
Pretty sure you just died from radiation poisoning. Like, am I wrong? If you get caught in a nuclear blast, you're just gonna die from radiation. Am I okay? Chat. I'm trying to go with what to say, but like that's it. Like you die from radiation poisoning. If you're exposed to a blast like that, you're not surviving. Your organs will liquefy. Your entire body will just shut down in a couple hours. Like, we've seen videos, we've seen movies about this. It's not good. I'd rather just take, like, honestly, I'd run towards it just to make it faster. Because I'm not surviving radiation poisoning. It's horrible.
Only JS copies me, gaining 430,000 likes. She stole your flow word for word, bar for bar. My whole shtick. She trying to get any attention at this point. Word for word and pick for pick. Others defended JS writing, or she googled the same topics
you can Google the same
searched,
topics
and
and
the
still
same pictures
have a
popped
wildly
up, yet
different
Mike
script.
clarified all of what I said was written in a script by me.
Yeah,
JS
okay.
simply
That's not
ignored the
defensive.
call
You
out
get to
until
that.
it disappeared. However, over just the previous week, her content theft is again going viral after she copied a video by Everyday Alex.
Remember when Only JS got cancelled for saying the N-word? Apparently that didn't teach them to be a better person, because look what they just did. When you get a new job, do just enough to not get fired.
You're gonna put in the bare minimum, just enough not to get fired.
Don't take on any extra work.
Don't go above and beyond.
And then after about 6 months, or when a new position opens up,
In like 6 months or whenever a new position opens up,
start coming in early, take work home.
you're gonna come into work early, you're gonna ask to bring like work home late.
Your boss will ask you why the big change.
Your boss to come up and be like, what's up with this like sudden change?
You'll tell him that you've discovered you can't have kids.
You're gonna be like, oh, I just realized that I can't ever have children.
So you're gonna
Bro.
try really hard from now on.
Okay, the sad fact is that's actually, that probably
We'll
would
promote
work.
you without you even asking.
That's
You
the
guys are gonna get the job without even asking.
L's in
for it.
chat
After getting
for
no
that.
response,
That's
Alex
horrible.
called her out again.
Only JS
I get
is
it,
a
but like that's
notorious content
straight up
thief.
depressing
Her
chat.
entire account has been built on stealing.
And after pressure began to mount, JS offered her reply.
She denied it and said this, that we both got the idea from the same Reddit post.
The message read, "This guy is claiming I stole his content, but we used the same Reddit page and read off of it. I'm just gonna ignore it because honestly it's kinda silly." Yet Alex explained that his idea was never even from Reddit.
I am offering $10,000 to charity if she can send me the Reddit post.
It's that one Reddit post written by that one guy. With JS clearly lying, Alex applied more pressure,
I was so confident I didn't get it off Reddit that I offered $10,000 to anybody who could find it.
uploading a compilation of JS stealing TikToks, leading JS to start a live stream, excited to prove him wrong by showing this long-lost Reddit post.
This whole stream is gonna be getting this $10,000, drop charity names that you would like to see this guy donate $10,000 fucking dollars to, because that's what we're gonna do. I got this video from Reddit.
She claims she screenshotted the post many years beforehand and
Many
would
years,
therefore have
and
to
you've had
find
that-
it.
I actually haven't even sat down and found the screenshot yet. There's gotta be well over like 30,000 screenshots in my phone right now. I should have done this before starting the stream.
Yet it seems
Third-
she
okay.
did find it before.
30. My phone is out of data with like 10 videos and like 100 photos. How do you have 10,000 screenshots? I guess maybe they take up less space, but how? My phone's out of iCloud space. How how much do you pay? Because I don't have any room in my phone left.
Her stream.
Wow,
as
that's impressive, chat.
embarrassingly, the screenshot was saved right there in her bookmarks. Despite this, she eventually got it on her phone.
I found the screenshot. It's this one right here.
Yeah, I
of a
can read
Reddit
that.
post of a Reddit comment, and I took this screenshot March 20th, 2020.
Are we
at
supposed to be able to read that? Because otherwise,
24 p.m. This
she
is
just
the
she
screenshot
lying,
I
chat.
took
She just straight up
of
cat.
Reddit.
She
Seemingly
lying.
proving all the haters wrong.
I'm absolutely so fucking tired of people claiming that I'm stealing their content, like from TikTok, and I'm just not.
Until
yeah,
Everyday
100%, you're
Alex
not stealing, it's
proved
just
that the Reddit
super
post
obvious,
and
you're just-
screenshot was
Yeah,
made
she's
by
not stealing,
JS
chat, she's just-
herself.
We did
She's
some
taking
digging,
inspiration.
and we found she doctored a screenshot.
He'd firstly showed that JS had modified the screenshot's date.
And I took this screenshot March 20th, 2020.
The date thing is meaningless. Here's a fake post we made, and this is how easy it was for us to change the date.
Proven by showing that the screenshot could have only been taken on the most recent iPhone.
JS claims her screenshot was taken in 2020, but the screenshot she showed had a display of 1290 by 2796. The only iPhone that has that display is the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which was released late 2023. As shown here, she had an iPhone 12 in 2020.
But in case this didn't already prove
Dang,
it,
I got an
Alex
iPhone
then
12.
showed exactly how the post was faked.
We
My
use
phone is
software that
old,
searches
and
Reddit
it's
for
like,
recent
I need a new
deleted
one
posts
so
and found
badly,
that someone
chat.
named JSYT posted the full script on a subreddit called r/badfaketexts. Obviously, she did this so she would have a real looking chunk of text she could use in her main doctored screenshot.
After Alex aired his video, JS conveniently deleted her live stream. However, her behavior
What do you think, Chet? Did she
changed
fake it?
as she just posted the
do you
following
think?
rip-off.
If you're attracted to your friends, partners,
If you're attracted to your friends, partners,
And when asked where did you find this out, she once again lied. This series is from some conversations my psych professor liked to have with us about attraction. I highly doubt it.